Yo, it's your boy. I don't know, man. I'll say I'm out here. I'm gonna be out here. It's how I do. It's how I deal. Not say this is a selfish thing because it is. It helps me, and it helps me to come back and look at the videos. It helps me to see the comments. It helps me to see the messages with people who just ain't out there yet, but they're willing to reach out, or something touched them, or something that was said made them think about something more. They contact me because they thought we had some beef. Man, a lot of people just don't even realize I don't have the memory capacity. I got a very real frontal lobe brain injury when I was about 13 years old that has affected me more in the last few years than I've ever recognized. And it's frustrating. I see faces of people I've known 20, 30 years. Many of them I like very much. I have no idea who they are. I have no idea of our relationships unless I see them a lot, like a constant basis. And I'm not making excuses or explaining. I'm just trying to be out here and push the reality of. Excuse me, I'm trying not to get kicked off of nothing. I don't know why people are so sensitive about a plant. But these, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I went through it last night. I went through some shit and fell back into some old shit and woke up this morning processing some stuff and watched the sun rise and went from asking God why you keep waking me up to thanking Him for waking me up. Because, I'm going through some stuff too with just me, and really only one other person has any idea, what's actually going on. And to some extent, it's nobody else's business, and I'm going to deal with it the way I deal with it. So last night, I decided I'd deal with it by having a few drinks, and, I thought I was just being a good time person, but apparently I said some things that hurt some people, and there was some feedback I didn't care to hear, and we took care of that this morning, thankfully. But I think I learned a lesson. Like I don't need to drink. I'm not gonna drink, and fuck. Apparently, I gotta watch who I am and how I roll, even when I'm sober. I can't guarantee I'm gonna do that because I'm not. I am me. I am good, and however much of my life God gives me left to live on this earth, I'm gonna do exactly whatever I want to do and what I feels right and what I feels moral and what I feels good for me. And honestly, if that's one side or the other of the coin, I'm okay with it because 51 years doesn't seem like that long, but everybody's journey's different. It's their own. Damn, this thing won't stay lit. But anyway, y'all know me. I come on here, I just spit. I don't, think about much of anything. Half the time I don't even pray on it. I just come on here and spit. We take care of praying a little later on when I do that thing, and that all comes to me too, man. Uh, maybe that's, I don't know, the brain injury thing. But anyway, it's been a 12 hours, but made it. We're here, trying to get right with God, and read a little bit of the book, and it's just funny because I don't plan that either. I open the Bible up and I look and I read, and it's crazy. Just sometimes what you need gets put in front of you. I may or may not share that passage later, but considering last night the decisions I made, it made a lot of sense. You're gonna live it, live it. You're gonna listen, listen. Stop pushing back. Stop taking over the wheel. And that's hard, especially somebody like me. When it comes to mechanical things or things that can be operated and driven, I'm an absolute control freak. I don't want the electronics. I don't want the traction control. I want the analog bits underneath me and see what it do. The driver, pilot, crazy, whatever. But yeah, man, I need to jump on and get my pray on. And if y'all want to do that with me, do that. And I'm going to try to get over to the shop and get some work done on my bike. So hopefully I can ride it this evening and try to participate in some motorcycle culture stuff. And quite honestly, see what's still alive of that for me. Or is it just me? I'm fine being on my own. But I really do appreciate my people when I find the real ones, and they show me they're really appreciated. And there's more than I like to admit. But man, I got some really solid 20 plus year friends in my life, and some really solid brothers and sisters in that community in my life. And the real ones always shine through, man. God shows you who your people are if you look and listen. Anyway, do that thing, talk that man. Easy, man. Sometimes you gotta get through some hard stuff. But in the end, easy. I mean, I started off this morning bad and prayed up and calmed down, and it took 5 minutes. And it was working itself out. The answers come to you. The conversation takes place. You work it out. Pray. Anyway. God come to you this morning a bit, confused and tired. Maybe not as on top of the world as I've been the last few weeks, but that's to be expected. Post-vacation blues and all. God, I pray you continue to show me the path and get in my ear when I screw up, when I take over and think things will be okay and allow myself to do and partake in things I know just don't end well, don't mix well with me, especially these days. I just pray you be with me and keep me, sober. I mean, I guess other than this plant, I really just don't have the chemistry or self-care or self-consciousness or self-control, to just have a drink or two. And, I can't just do a little bit of drugs, got to do them all. And that's just a personality type, disorder, defect, whatever you want to call it. God, I pray you take, that need from me. I do thank you for this plant, and I'm all about some MJ and spreading the word of it as well. I truly do believe that's the perfect plant you've put here for us. And once you're educated on it, it does help us so much. God, I pray that I don't get so wound that I end up there. I pray that I come to you first and I let go of the things and I talk about the things with you, if no one else, that weigh down my soul and wind my spirit down and keep my energy low and make me feel bad. Let me get with you and process them things and let them go. And God, I know I'm off the cuff and I shoot off the hip a lot and I speak my mind maybe too freely, too much. And I can't even believe I'm asking for this, God, but I just ask you to give me some pause sometimes. Not so much that I think about what I say so I say the right thing, but I think about what I say before I say it, just so I don't say the wrong thing. And sometimes I'm just trying to be funny, have a good time. I don't take other people's affected to account all the time, maybe the way I should. I say it all the time, and I am. And I think it's perfectly normal of human nature to be a selfish being to some extent. We are individuals, and I think we're individually beautiful, and I think there's strength in being a strong individual. God, I pray with you. I pray for myself. I pray for my friends. I pray for my enemies at this point, God. I don't wish bad or harm or drama or judgment on anybody. Let them not bring it to me either. God, I pray I come out of here and have a good day. I pray I look up. I pray I keep it easy. I pray I ask and talk to you when I ain't sure, God. Because, man, that's taught me, just led me so right the last month or so. And God, I just pray anybody out there that needs you, that you find them, they find you, and you'll have the conversation. That they just start by talking. Not complicate. Just talking. God, thank you. Please forgive me for my sin. Thank you for sending Jesus to be able to carry my sin off. Thank you for the book and the word. Thank you for the guidance and the wisdom. Thank you for the humility. And we both know that's not my strong point. I thank you, God. Amen. Easy. Yeah, I ain't even crying today that you know of. I might just be out of tears for today already. I don't know. But hey, I'm good. I've never been so good. And it's hard for others around me to be good the way I'm being it. I just don't know how else to do it. And I'm tired. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of life revolving around just weak, feckless emotion that's shallow. If it ain't real and it ain't deep and it ain't consequential and it's not valuable, it just doesn't hold place to me anymore. I used to really care like where people thought I was with them. Now it's not my priority anymore. I want to live out however much life I have left as blissfully and happily as I haven't the last 20 some years or 15 years or however long. And it's pretty easy and it's kind of amazing. It's really amazing. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and get my feelings going. Go maybe work on my bike, listen to some music, talk to God. It's your boy out here. If this helps somebody else, it really does make me happy. I'm really right here for me. And, I appreciate if you listen to me rambling, and if you get something out of it, that's cool too. Yeah. Let's have a blessed day, everybody. Be a good person. Deuces. Hey, there you go. You got one. Later.